Hello, my name's Ken Novenstern with Fredman Baken Novenstern, LLP, and I'm going to talk about three things that you need to know for divorce in New York, and specifically in the financial area. And also, most importantly, with some of these issues, I will tell you when we're working together that you need to go to a professional in the area, whether it's a CPA or a financial advisor, to obtain specific advice concerning the issue. So the three topics that I'm going to focus on today start with the use of 401k money to buy a home. And I've had two situations in the last week, one where my client actually successfully purchased a home with 401k money as a first-time home buyer, and another situation where my client was considering buying out the husband's interest in the home using 401k money. And in that instance, I suggested that she speak with a financial advisor because there are significant tax implications associated with that. And there are issues surrounding whether her husband would even agree to accept 401k money for his share of the equity in the residence. Another area that came up in the last week is with regard to retirement funds. And we use something called a qualified domestic relations order, or in a situation where it's a municipality, just a domestic relations order, for purposes of transferring retirement assets between spouses as part of the resolution of a divorce. And issues that came up this week, one issue was a situation where an out-of-state consulting firm prepared a domestic relations order in a case where I was not originally involved. And in that order, they referred to an entity. This was a policeman in New York State. And they apparently did not realize that his pension was administered through the New York State Police and Fire retirement system. And they prepared the domestic relations order for the New York State and local retirement system. And so we had to amend the order, submit it to the court, we got it signed, and that client is now going to be in a position to get her share of the pension from the correct plan. In another instance of financial issues, and part of my point is that you really need a divorce attorney who has depth of experience, because so many different issues come up. There are so many areas that we have to be prepared to handle. And in the tax area, since April 15th, 2022, is just a week away, we've been dealing with situations where parties have to decide whether to file married joint or married separate. And we've been working with several accountants, different accountants for the parties in most cases, where the parties have to do the analysis and make decisions about whether they're willing to, comfortable with, or whether the finances suggest that they should file married joint or married separate. So those are the kinds of issues that come up, in addition to many other financial issues. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My phone number is 914-997-9070. Take care.